Okay, I don't know if this is my face. I hope it is. I am not doing the selfie version because I think you deserve to see what I am seeing right now to appreciate just how jealous you should be right now. So here's the background. It's a cute little town with the church. Here's, I believe this one's a lake. With the mountains and the sunset. And I gotta be honest, this is not great video right now. It's so much more stunning in person. My phone is letting me down here. Look at all that. Just, wow. Okay, I'll try and do it this way. So, today, what was yesterday? Today is Sunday. Yesterday was Saturday. Saturday, I went to 2 museums and a performance. So right now in Basel, they're having an art festival. So there's like all these, it's a giant gallery show. People are buying huge works of art. And so the whole city sort of gets involved and does these art-based things, including something called parcours, where, which sounds like it should be people running on buildings, but is not. It's public art. So there are these public art installations in the city proper, and then also like public performances. Some of them are like performance art. So yesterday, first I went to the Music Museum, which was so cool. It's in an old prison, and they've redone it so that each cell is like its own little room. And like it, of course it's its own room. Each cell is like a different kind of topic. So like one might have like the evolution of the saxophone. And so they have a bunch of like fifes and showing how they became the saxophone, but then also each one has a number and nothing other than the number right then and there. And then there's a touch screen which has like an overview of that whole room's theme. And you can click on like information about each instrument on its own, and you can get music pieces from the period and instruments that are on display. And so I made a little video about it, about that museum in particular, that should be posted. I will post, sorry. Then I went to a dollhouse museum, which was not so much a museum as it was a woman's collection just sort of shoved in there. It was just like, the entire 4th floor, for example, was teddy bears, and they weren't in any order. They weren't given any context. They weren't really put in any display. It was just teddy bears, just all put there. Not even in rows. They were sort of in like groupings. It was weird. And then I had dinner. I went to a performance called Yes, Yes, All the News That's Fit to Print. And it was sort of, it's an interesting mashup between one called a book called The Murdered House, maybe, and Enemy of the People, Ibsen's Enemy of the People. It did make more sense the longer it went on. It was very fringy, very fringe festival-y. Everybody dressed all in white, the set all in white, singing and speaking weirdly, and furniture that was made of like mirrors and glass. It was very new, but it did make more sense as it went on, and now I want to read the book that it's more based on, because it was very interesting. But it did, however, it was in a church, and they left the doors open so that you could come and go. It said it was from 7 to 10, but in fact it was from like 7:05 till 10:50. So, it was fine. Today, Mike and some of his friends and I, we drove out to a place called Thun, which is where I am right now, where we both are. He's refilling his scuba tank. And we got inflatable boats, and we rafted down the river. Boated. We went down the river. So yeah, we went from Thun, and then we went maybe 10-ish miles, and then we stopped for a barbecue lunch just on a rock outcropping. And we got back in and went another 10-ish miles and got out, and then sort of sat. There was grass. It was an all-day activity. We met at about 11. We set off at maybe 12:30-ish. We stopped for lunch at maybe 3:30, and we landed at like, I don't know, 6, maybe. So it was nice. We've got about an hour back. Tomorrow we're taking a short trip into Germany, because apparently it's common for Swiss people to have, things are cheaper in Germany than they are in Switzerland. So people, especially by the border, will have like a German P.O. box, basically, and you get stuff delivered there, and then you go get your things. And also, if you are getting things shipped to you from Germany to Switzerland, then you have to pay customs tax if it's more than $60. But if you're bringing it yourself, you only have to pay the tax if it's more than $300. So, yeah, tomorrow we're taking a day trip to Germany. I'm pretty excited. Yeah, that's it. I don't even know what time we're at because I'm not looking at the clock, but I will give you one last scan of this stunning, stunning view. The boats gently lapping in the clouds. The mountains have more color depth to them than one would think by looking at this. We're past 5 minutes by now, but I don't care because this is beautiful. That's actual snow-top mountains. It's the end of June and there are real snow-top mountains here. Wow. Bye!